I think the word is important because it identifies a deliberate structure of subjugating on the basis of race or ethnicity. And as long as Israel claims that it is a Jewish state, that subjugation is structurally embedded in the whole political system. And there's no way to change that. Even if they give up the occupation, you still have the problem of the refugees, and you have the people that can't return to their own home. And what it means in its essence is to establish a Jewish state in a Palestinian society requires subjugation. And that's what's really happened for these 70 years since 1948. And it will continue to happen so long as this Zionist claim remains embedded in the Israeli statehood experience. Well, I think you can certainly make the argument that it should be excluded, but one of the qualifications for being a special rapporteur is to know something about the subject, to be a so-called expert. And in my view, you can't be an expert with impartiality without seeing that Israel is abusing the Palestinians. So you can't find a neutral person who's also an expert. And I think I would like to believe that as in my role, I was professionally objective and did my best to look at what the realities were without intruding my sympathy for the Palestinian struggle. Well, I think it's a way of expressing dissatisfaction with the manner with which Israel has behaved, and a certain sense of frustration about the inability to somehow end the Palestinian ordeal. And so the act of recognition by Slovenia is a symbolic act, and it's viewed not as something that's going to change the behavior very much, although it will annoy Israel, and Israel clearly cares about these symbolic issues. So it's a way of saying Slovenia will not be party to forgetting the Palestinian struggle. See, I think what it is a middle ground between saying, accepting the Israeli view that the conflict is over, and accepting the civil society view that since diplomacy has failed, we must try pressure, sanctions, boycott, divestment. This is a middle ground. It allows the governments to act as if they still are seeking a political compromise without committing them to doing anything, so that it avoids seeming cynical or indifferent, yet it doesn't put the governments on a collision course with either the US or Israel. So it's a tactical move that privately many of these diplomats will indicate they understand that it's an unrealizable objective at this point.